Good morning. It is Monday. We've made it to another Monday. It is a beautiful day outside. I don't know if you can probably tell by how not dull it looks on this camera for this time of the morning, but it is like 9-ish. I can't remember what time it is. I always can't remember the date because all days just blend into one day. I know it's Monday. But I don't know the actual date. The date I'm not sure of. But it is the start of the week. We have approximately one more week, or we have till Saturday until the challenge is over. I say we had a very, very slow weekend on the apps, like absolutely just nothing, just nothingness. And it wasn't even the fact that the weather was that good or anything. We had like a little mini storm on Saturday. So I don't even think everyone was out and about doing things. So yeah, I don't know. From Friday to, well, this morning we had one sale on the app. Not great. Not a great weekend. And it's not like I didn't upload anything. I uploaded a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, unsure. The apps are a bit uncertain at the minute. They're a bit up and down. I think the best place for me that's been like for a minute, like Vinted usually is the best place just because it's the most casual market and you get a lot of sales through there. But eBay has been sort of like rearing its little head, and I've never really been a fan of eBay. I've never enjoyed listing on eBay. I've got cross-listing software that I use, but I don't massively enjoy selling and listing on eBay. Yeah, it's not my favourite, but it seems like it might be the best one going forward. Yeah, I might just have to see about that. I'm not 100% sure, but we did get one sale through eBay, which was the saving grace. We did also have a Whatnot show last night, thankfully, and we did some very good sales through there last night, so we have no complaints about any of that. It's just, yeah, I would prefer it obviously if the other apps decided just to pick up a little bit. That'd be good, especially Vinted, because like it's the most casual marketplace. You get the most eyes on things usually, and yeah, it's where most of the sales tend to go through is Vinted. But at the minute, yeah, it is super fucking slow. But yeah, we had the Whatnot show last night. It was very good. Liv from Out the Attic Vintage joined us. We had like a split like co-host like thing. It wasn't our like monthly thing. It was just a random ass show that I was doing anyway, and she decided to join just to get on and sell some bits. So yeah, we did pretty good. That brings us up to a total of here, and we have until Saturday left, and then that will make it one calendar month, shall we say, 18th to the 18th. So that means that we have done all we can in that time. Let's say this is, you know, there was months that were way harder than this. I will admit there was months that were way easier than this. So it's like, it is an ups and downs thing. Like this isn't like a guaranteed this is what it's like every month, but like this is just to show like what it was like for 4 weeks of me doing this. So yeah, once we get to Saturday and all the numbers have been added up, you know, on Monday I will record the last like part of this series, and we will go through the numbers and see how viable on like a random month, you know, like not even I was gonna say a third of the way into the year, like a few months into the way of the year. You know, well, we are actually, because the first quarter's just finished, so we are like sort of like a quarter to a third of the way into the year. We're getting to that point now. Yeah, as we're coming towards the end of April, yeah, we're pretty much rapidly approaching that. So yeah, my plan at the moment is get a coffee. I am so tired. I can't explain to you how like going to bed at like 1, 2 in the morning and then waking up at like 8 o'clock in the morning is not good for you prolonged. And it's like as much as I'm like sleeping, I can get like enough sleep, I just don't feel rested. And I feel like that's because I'm actually just doing more work than I've probably done, you know, in a long time, because I'm just focusing on one thing and doing a lot of shit. Yeah, so I'm just tired quite a bit at the time. So yeah, we're gonna get a coffee. We need to pack stuff up from the Whatnot show. I did edit my YouTube video yesterday that I did on Friday, so I don't need to do that today, so that's good stuff. I'm very glad yesterday me did that. That's good. Very happy with that one. So yeah, I need to get the stuff packed for the Whatnot show. We're doing stuff for the apps. I've got some t-shirts behind me here, which are going to go up on the apps today. We've also got to go through, me and Liv have got to go through all like the payments of stuff that we've done for like co-hosts and like other bits, so we need to do stuff like that. So I'll have some phone calls later on. And yeah, this is 4.5 minutes and I've been talking for this long. So I'm going to get coffee on. I'm going to then pack everything for the Whatnot show. We're then going to just do the usual things. We're going to take that stuff to the post office. I'm going to, steam and measure and photograph some t-shirts. I've got a bunch of stuff to put onto Oxy, so we'll go separate all that and throw all them into some buckets and get them on. And that will be it. We've got the story sale Wednesday as well. I know I said last week, I said at first it was Wednesday, and then I said it was Tuesday. It was not. I got it wrong. Last time it was Tuesday. We're doing Wednesday. So when you see, or you will see this Wednesday, it will already be Wednesday. So my bad on that. But if you're not following Claim Vintage and you're not following me, Day4 Sales, over on IG, make sure that you do, so you can keep up to date on that. If there's anything that you've liked, make sure you can either reach out to me on there, or you can wait until they go up on the app. So they go up on Whatnot or on Story Sales, it's entirely up to you, but make sure you follow me on there. But yeah, this is 5.5 minutes. I'm going to make myself a coffee, and then we are going to go and pack the Whatnot stuff and get that sent early doors. Coffee's been made. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to sort the stuff for the Whatnot shower. I also need to sort my hair out because it's like a bit of a weird mess on the ends of doing some sort of like, stuff that I've never even seen before. Stunts we've never even practiced, being committed right now for that. Do you know what I mean? This is the first and only fucking run. But yeah, coffee's done. I'm going to go upstairs and sort stuff out for the Whatnot show. I also need to make sure that I do need to make sure that I'm going to tidy the house, because what I try and do is like try and tidy or clean one room a day. So I've only got like fucking 2 rooms. It's like kitchen, bathroom, living room, bedroom. That's pretty much it. There's like that's it. There's 4 rooms. But yeah, I need to make sure that I'm cleaning like at least and tidying like a room a day, because like I've just fallen behind on it. And it is a fucking mess in here. It is just, there's just clothes and there's just stuff and there's just boxes everywhere. I need to recycle some boxes. I need to like get on top of like keeping it tidy, because I'm falling behind on that. So today, kitchen, we're going to do the kitchen, because suddenly we're going to do the kitchen, we're going to do the Whatnot stuff, we're going to do the stuff for the apps, post office, and we're going to clean and tidy the kitchen because it needs doing. I need to make sure that it's more organised in here, so I'm not just like throwing stuff everywhere and just going, that'll do, just leave it there. Boxes, just because I'm just stood up, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 boxes, 7 boxes, sorry, in this room that I just need to fucking get rid of. I keep them in case I do wholesale stuff, like if I do a wholesale of like 40, 50 t-shirts, I can bang them in a box and send them. So I do keep boxes for that reason, but also, yeah, I don't need 7. I don't need 7. So yeah, we're going to do the stuff for the Whatnot show, and then I think I might steam and measure the t-shirts, post office, and then I think we'll tackle the kitchen and stuff like that. We'll see. Right, everything is packed. Good. Awesome. We, shout out to Lou at Lou's Vintage, by the way, who bought so much stuff that I've taped together 2 mailer bags. I could have unbundled these, but obviously then it means there's 2 packages, which sometimes because the thing with the way that Whatnot works as well is like before you get to like the instant payout things, you have to wait until the stuff's delivered to, to get the payout. So I've had it before where I've split packages and then one has either like gone missing or takes like an extra week to get there, even though it's going to the same location, or it's just easier to have stuff I find in like one package. And I didn't have a box small enough that warranted putting this many t-shirts in, so I just put like 10 in each thing and then just taped them together, because this is okay to go through roll mail like this, because it'll be like a medium package or a large package. So that is all good. But yes, we are all good for that. It means that everything stays together, everything stays concurrent, and then there is no messing around. It's a little bit high. There we go, that's better. But yeah, it means that everything stays together and we don't have anything go missing, and everything gets delivered and completed at the same time. So that's all the stuff from the Whatnot show packed up. I've got one more here that I need to do a label for because it's sold through Instagram. Shout out Matt, thank you very much, Matt, for picking that one up. Much appreciated, G. But yeah, that is pretty much all the packing done for now. It means that I can now do the rest of the stuff, which is going to be sorting that label out, take these to the post office, and then, yeah, app stuff, and then we're going to tidy and clean the kitchen. We are going to actually do that today. We're going to try our very best, at least anyway. So yeah, I'm going to run to the post office. Well, I'm going to do that label first. I'm going to run to the post office. We're going to steam and measure those t-shirts, and then we'll photograph them in a bit, and then we're on with the rest of the day. Okay, we have been to the post office. All those things from the Whatnot show have been sent, so thank you very much. If you bought something, your order is on the way. We have been and done a little food shop too. I've just put some stuff on Oxy, which is great. For some reason, I just love doing that. The process of just like soaking the t-shirts and then letting the water drain out and then washing them, and they all come out, well, they usually come out pretty good, is a good feeling. I don't know why I really like it. I shouldn't really be mixing it with my raw ass hands, but I do. I'm still here, I'm still alive, but it's not that bad for you, right? Surely? Next steps in the operation, we are going to probably steam, photograph, and then list all the bits for the apps. As usual, my camera does need a charge. So in between that, I think I'm going to be on the phone for a little bit, sorting out stuff for the story sale. There are some bits here, which I can show you. Def Leppard, 1995. Pillsbury Doughboy. Popeye, Betty Boop parody tee. That's an empty hanger, which is cool. Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera, Lithuania, Liquid Blue. Those are just a selection of the things that will be going up on Wednesday. So while my camera charges, I'll probably be on the phone for a little bit, and then we'll do the bits of the apps, and then we are going to get round. I hope I have time to clean the kitchen and do all that stuff like I promised. If we don't, I might do it when I get back from the gym, because I will be going to the gym probably about between 3 and 4 o'clock. So we shall see. But yes, I will let my camera charge. I'm going to be on the phone for a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm about to do the stuff for the apps. Right, so it is way later than I expected. It is currently like 25 to 4. Yeah, so we've been on the phone for a bit. I did actually, though, you probably won't really be able to tell from the video, but I did clean and tidy the kitchen. It doesn't look any different to you probably, but it's way more tidy in here. And I've wiped all the surfaces down, like done all that kind of good stuff while I was on the phone. Bit of multitasking, which was great. I like to do that. I like to be on the phone talking about stuff and then like just doing jobs. It really helps me just focus, because I'm like having a conversation, I'm not getting distracted, then I'm just doing the stuff that's around here, which is really good. So yeah, I was just checking for some reason. I thought my rice cooker was on. I cooked rice last night. I thought it was. It isn't. I got panicked then. The light was reflecting off the light on the thing, and I thought it was on. Anyway, gonna steam and photograph the stuff for the apps now. If I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna end up going a bit later, which just kind of is what it is. It's that, or I might go for a nice walk. Actually, I've considered actually getting my ass in gear and going for a walk instead, which I might actually do, which might be a better thing for me to do tonight. I'm not 100% sure if I want to go to the gym. I'm feeling a little bit tired, and I don't think it's even like run down. It's just that like I constantly just don't stop anymore. I just have something constantly happening and going on. There's a lot of like work I'm doing at the minute, and it's just like I'm sort of struggling to find the time. All I want to do at the minute is just sit down and watch Minecraft videos. Which is fine, I can do that later on, but I want to do that right now, and then like in like 2 hours time I'll get a spurt of energy, and I'm like, is it too late to go to the gym at like 7 or 8 o'clock? And I'm like, oh, it's just, yeah, I'm sort of like up and down with like my energy levels and like my motivation to want to go and do the extracurricular stuff, but I know I need to do it. I need to spend the time for myself as well and not just work. So I'm going to take the I'm going to steam everything, take the pictures and everything like that, and then I am going to see where we're at and what time it is. I also need to do the listings and everything for the apps. So I think what might be better, in fact, this is the plan. We're not going to the gym. I'm going to steam, take pictures, I'm going to list everything, and then later on I'm going to drive somewhere and go for a nice walk. And then I am going to come home, have something to eat. We'll post everything to the apps and everything, and then we'll have a nice chilled evening. How does that sound? I know you won't be here with me, but that's my plan. But yeah, let's steam everything, let's photograph them, and then we'll figure out where we're at and what time it is from there. Okay, everything is done. We have done the steaming, the photography, the listings, everything's sorted. Everything like that is done. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with my evening. Whoa, this is going crazy. Hold on. There we go. Check my face again now. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I just need to decide what I'm doing with the evening, which is whether I'm going to try and go to the gym in a bit or whether I'm going to go for a walk or something. We need to figure that one out in a bit. I will show you what's going up on the apps though for today. ZZ Top, single stitch. What year was this? It's 90s. It's single stitch. ZZ Top. Good one. Hooters World Tour 1990. Single stitch with all the places they've opened locations, which is cool. This couple like on a biker thing, and there's like a chick with a gun on the back. That was kind of cool. AOP. Blood, Sweat and Gears. Barcelona Olympics, I think it was 1992, was it? 1995, Blood, Sweat and Gears. Anyway, USA Olympics, Looney Tunes collab, Garth Brooks with the craziest eyes you've ever seen. Garth Brooks, country music team. I'm really falling over a pile of t-shirts here. Betty Boop, Hardcore Workout, which will probably be me in a bit, and Dale Earnhardt 3XL NASCAR joint. They're the ones that are going up on the apps today. We have got the story sale coming up on Wednesday. It is today's Monday. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing all the stuff for that. I've took all the pictures and all the stuff is here next to me. I've took all the pictures for that. Everything's measured. I just need to remove the background and then place them as we did last time. And we're going to post them to IG. So that is all ready to go, near enough ready for Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be doing much of the same. It will just be hoping we'll get some sales tonight. Go post them tomorrow. I will go, and I'll go where? Where am I going? I was looking outside at the cars and my mind just went completely blank. Yeah, well, if we get some orders, I'll go drop them off tomorrow. We'll do more stuff for the apps tomorrow, and then we're prepping for Wednesday, really is the big thing. So that will be it for me. I will see you next on Wednesday, which I will... Oh yeah, we'll do stuff for the story sale. So yeah, we'll be getting ready and prepping for that. So that'll be exciting. That'll be it'll be good to sort of like bring you along for that part of it as well. And then, like I say, we end all this on Saturday. It is finito. That is 1 month we have done, and see how far we're getting. So yes, I've just knocked something on the floor and I just stood on it. There it is. But yes, that'll be me for the evening. I am done. Everything's ready for the apps now. I just need to press post later on, and we hope for some sales, which would be good. But yes, I'm going to go and do something with my life now. I'm going to actually go and do some extracurricular activity, whether that means going walking because it's gorgeous outside, or I'm going to go to the gym and climb some walls and lift some weights. I'm not 100% sure yet. We shall see. But yes, I will see you Wednesday in time for the story sale. I'll bring you along with us. And I say, in the meantime, have yourself a good couple of days in between that. And I'll see you when we get there. Peace. Bruh.